Okay.
Sports league in the solar system? Let's find out with a few drills. First up, movement.
Yeah, I need to adjust my sensitivity. Just see what happens. Okay. This game feels terrible. And why is the sensitivity so high? Create portal. Do that because melee is supposed to be. There we go.
Nice move. Next up, portals. Let's see what you can do.
God damn it. Why do I have to have a bind for closing portals? It's so dumb. Okay. Okay, let's do this instead.
Hey, you're a natural. Now, time to practice your combat. Portal up and then get the kill. Split gates in team sports, so don't forget to communicate. Practice is almost over. Just one more move to try. Well done, Ace. You've got potential. Now it's game time.
Victorious!
Good. Yes. Do I get anything because I played the first game? They give me anything for it? Take that as a no. Game not allow me to do. See, split gate 2. Okay, I'm gonna need to restart the game. Okay. Restarting now. There we go. Goddamn. Okay, play. Battle Royale. How is this skin worth 80 bucks? That's stupid. If this game fails, it's gonna be because they're greedy. It's not gonna end well for them. Oh, wow. I'm an idiot. I didn't hit play. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, rush ability, speed boost to movement reload. Alright, chat, let's see how the game goes.
Okay, Ace. Prepare to
Whoa.
drop and go get the victory. We're dropping.
Wipeout.
Wow, that was easy.
Sanctum open.
Literally. Okay, I'll have to remap my faction ability.
closing. Better move soon.
Double kill.
Why is the sensitivity still so fucking high? Keyboard sensitivity?
Ten teams remaining.
Okay, we need to restart the game. It's being laggy. What the hell's going on here? Ooh.
Round two. Epic chest event is over.
Airdrop incoming. We've outlasted more than half of the teams who started.
Sanctum closing.
You should move. Sequence is closing.
On fire.
Kill. You're on a roll.
Double kill. Triple kill. 5 teams remaining. Power weapon inbound.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
We're one of 3 teams left. Stand strong.
Remaining.
Only one other team left. Be on high alert.
Double kill.
This game is super laggy.
Final round. Fire sale event is starting.
Fire sale. That means lower store prices and upgrade stations for the rest of the round. Heads up, airdrop on the way.
Final world closing.
Where are these guys? Where are these guys? Where the hell are these guys?
Unstoppable. Fire sale event is over.
GG boys, GG.
Victory.
Brilliant performance, mate. That's how you do it. Nice work.
Main menu. There we go. Alright, I need to go into... the lab, I get. No, I don't need to create a map. How? Where's the... Do they not have... a firing range? Or anything like that? Custom game. Guess I could do that. Create lobby. Sure. Just deathmatch, I guess. Alright, I just need to see just my fucking sensitivity. It's crazy that you can't do that shit. They need to add a firing range, they need to add a test thing, they gotta add some shit. Come on, game, what are you doing? Load. It's crazy, chat. Come on, game.
Free for all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's bring home the victory. Get the most kills and bring home the win.
Power weapon inbound.
Okay, this is better.
New power weapon in the arena.
Okay, video, view distance, ultra, post processing, medium, shadow quality low, medium. Okay, there's gotta be a way to boost some FPS performance here. You know what, I could do frame gen and see how good that works. Do less of this. Okay. Gonna close the game. Restart again. There we go. There we go. Okay. Find the match. Find the match. Come on. Come on. Finally. I like your game. Don't fuck this game up. It's better than the first one so far. $40. Why do we need 40 seconds? We're already loaded up. Ah.
It's almost time to drop. Drop initiated. Pain is temporary. And thanks to respawn technology.
And where the fuck's the team at?
Sanctum open.
Okay.
Epic chest event is starting.
Epic loot incoming. Chests in this world have been refilled. You respawn. Look alive.
World closing.
World is closing. Time to get a move on. Nice one.
Dude. Where the fuck?
Well, we lost. We'll get him next time.
Why the hell are you guys hiding? Just push. What the fuck? Don't understand why you guys are hiding. At least they implemented frame gen in this game good.
Get ready to drop and go get the win. Dropping. Here we go. You're down, but your team is still in it.
That was a terrible drop. And you're
We're
pushing.
out.
Wow,
Take
dude,
it
you
off.
just
Regroup
you
for
don't
the
know how to
next.
play this game. Don't get a respawn if you push in and die, dude. You gotta fucking play it safe. You're the last guy alive. How do they not have a lobby cap? That doesn't even make any sense. All-star ace. Clyde. Dude, it's gonna take forever.
Helmets on, visors up, and get ready to drop. Drop initiated. Oh, well done.
Sanctum open.
Chests have been upgraded.
10 teams remaining.
Good kill. Oh, well done. You're down, but your team is still in it.
I need a fucking. The sensitivity's still too high. What the hell, man?
And you're back. Remember, you'll respawn next to the teammate you're spectating. We've outlasted more than half of the teams who started.
You guys want to help me fight the team that's on me?
Shake it off. Come back
Guess not.
stronger.
Five teams remaining. Round two.
Heads up, airdrop on the way. This is just a pit stop on the road.
Are you
to
guys just
victory.
not fighting the enemies? Every time you guys just run away.
Great hit.
World closing.
You should move. This world is closing.
Of course.
You've been revived.
Of course. Alright, I may need to turn the sensitivity up, I don't know.
Oh, unlucky. Buck up. We're not out of the game yet. Only 2 opposing teams remain. We've got this. On the board.
Final round.
Heads up, airdrop on the way.
Final world closing.
played with heart. Next one will be yours.
Okay. Let's go again. Okay. Be right back. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, those are skins, not guns. Never mind. Excuse me. Man, find a game. 3 minutes. That's a long time. My God. Man. Oh, matchmaking failed. Join the server. Okay. Trump Mobile. Oof. Dark. The most internet. Come on, Splitgate. Can I have a kiss before you go? I just want to play one more game. Come on.
User positive about a product ads along with an AI generated summary of the discussion in those threads. I'm assuming they'll skip over the replies accusing the OP of hating thing X because they said they liked thing Y. Okay. Want some quick bits or? Intel may be planning a massive return to powerful desktop chips next year if this leak mentioning the company's next-gen Nova Lake S platform is anything to go by. Twitter leaker Golden Mango listed a lineup with a flagship CPU featuring 52 cores, 16 performance, 32 and 4 low power. I'm not probably is. Also, Twitter leaker Momomo posted an Intel slide describing the Core 5 processor 120F, a no-frills gaming CPU with 6 performance cores and nothing else. Intel doesn't care which one you buy, but please just buy one of them. Anything. Controller maker GuliKit claims they've figured out how to make their controllers wake the Nintendo Switch 2 from sleep mode, something gamers were dismayed to discover was only possible with the Switch Pro controller thanks to a new system protocol. Hopefully, more companies figure this out too, so gamers can wake their Switch 2s only to find out that the Ethernet port in its dock is borked. Nintendo has acknowledged the issue, which is being experienced by a bunch of people apparently, but so far there's no permanent fixes. Maybe because Nintendo wants you to take a break, get up and get outside for a change, meet some people, bond over how annoying and restrictive Nintendo's infrastructure is, work together on a company that lets people bypass it so Nintendo can sue
there
you.
nobody playing
Not
this game
me.
right now?
I'm staying inside. The founder of
people are
23andMe
online
and
right now.
Wajiki has successfully reclaimed the assets of the genetics testing company after winning its bankruptcy auction. Phew, now all of that genetic data will land back in the hands of the person who started the company that collected all of it in the first place. Is this better? The cycle never ends. And how much did she bid to win the auction? $23 million? The number 23? No, it was
4,600 people playing.
But I'm sure you can
Find the
divide that into
game.
23
Holy
somehow.
crap.
Etsy is cracking down on the sale of 3D printed products, saying that physical items made using computerized tools must be produced based on a seller's original design. Now, Etsy's new rules allow non-original 3D printed designs if they're sufficiently modified by hand, so sticking on some googly eyes to your thousands of chain link plastic dragons is probably not gonna cut it. If you put feathers on them, maybe. Dragons didn't have feathers, and Nexus Mods, perhaps the internet's biggest game mod repository, has apparently been sold. In a blog post, the platform's founder, Robin Dark One Scott, basically said he's been doing this since 2001, and despite having his team handle more and more of the site recently, he's freaking tired. So he's handing the site over to new ownership. Although we don't know the real names of the new owners, their handles on Nexus Mods are Foladino and Rapsack, and I think they might be Pokemon. Scott assures the Nexus Mods community that the values and direction of the platform won't change. It'll always be community first and mod author focused, whether those authors are crafting fleshed out story-driven expansions for Skyrim or flesh-driven Gooner outfits for Stellar Blade. Somebody get Nintendo to check on those guys. And I mean, hey, you know, that's, as you know, it's a...
Mathematics began.
Today I got called
Coffeezilla.
out by the podcaster Adam22.
CoffeeZilla is kind of a grifter himself because he just sort of like, he makes a lot of money off making content about all of these little mini meme coin disasters.
Now Adam22 used to like me. He used to invite me on his show, but now he's mad. He says I'm the grifter. Why? Because I called him out when he ran a scam, and I warned him ahead of time. What's so crazy about this story is we're about to go through his explanation.
Gonna give it 2 more minutes.
But
If it
what
doesn't find a
failed
game, I'm just gonna
is
call
that
it a night, everybody.
I told him ahead of time. He's gonna say, oh, I didn't know it was gonna be shady. I had no idea. But I told him before he ever promoted it. So the irony is he's telling people, oh, CoffeeZilla's the grifter. He's making videos about this stuff. I wouldn't have made the video if you hadn't run the coin. There's no story for me telling you not to run it and then you not running it. The only story is I told you, and then you did it anyways because you don't care about your fans. Here's the quotes here. Real talk, you shouldn't run a coin. It's lame and you're gonna get scammed. You're gonna scam or get scammed. He says, how am I going to afford all this Galaxy gas? Then I told him these snipers were planning to already snipe the coin. Quote, people are literally plotting to snipe the coin, make a bundle off someone who doesn't know any better. So this is all pre him actually doing it. Now he's saying, oh, I didn't know. Nobody told me. CoffeeZilla's a grifter for covering the fact that I did it anyways. But I want you to watch it. We have to correct the record sometimes on these guys because they go on these podcasts after they've been called out and they address things. Have you ever heard that? Adam22 responds. Adam22 addresses crypto pump and dump accusations. But the addressing is always a subtle recharacterization of what actually happened.
CoffeeZilla blasts Adam22 for launching crypto pump and dump despite warnings. Basically, someone was hounding me, telling me that they would pay me a large sum of money to do a crypto promotion on my story. I thought it's just a random ad deal type thing. I do ad deals all the time for like, you know, thousands of dollars. Why would I not do something for hundreds of thousands of dollars? I thought nobody was going to care.
All right, so the first part of his explanation is, look, I thought I could get away with it. I thought nobody would care. Nobody would address this. But here's the thing. I found an old clip of Adam22 talking about this, and I realized there's actually a different reason. He knows that it's not about people not caring. It's that there's only so many videos that grifters like me can ultimately make. And you see Adam 22, the wheels turning a few years ago, where he realizes maybe you just get away with it.
Millions of dollars off it, and it's trash. They're not tweeting about it anymore. They made bags off it, and they didn't really incur that much of a social penalty, because it's like CoffeeZilla can only make videos about so many people. Like the that he made videos about Steve will do it doing, or the Save the Kids thing or whatever. It's like those are just the ones that were big enough for it to be worth him catching. You know, it's like so many people. Like I remember when Soulja Boy was just selling every single tweet of his ever. He probably made a of money off that, and nobody even remembers.
And there it is. I mean, need I say more? The guy realized what a lot of people realize, which is just like, if everyone's doing it and you do it, you probably get away with it. And so people like Adam 22 just think, oh, not that nobody would care, like he says in this addressing, but he thinks he can get away with it. But then he takes a step further, which I cannot allow, and he says, oh, I had no idea something nefarious would have happened.
And I also had no idea about any sort of nefarious intent. People are saying that this was a rug pull. I didn't know. I didn't realize that this was going to be the same type of thing that I've watched so many CoffeeZilla videos about.
Adam, I told you. This is the thing. This is what kills me. Is people, when I come to them, they go, oh, I had no idea. If I had known, I would have never done it, right? They say, if you had only warned me, Steven, if only you had told me before, I just wish I had known better. This guy knew better. He knew. People are literally planning to snipe the coin, make a bundle off someone who doesn't know any better. Now, here he is, Adam 22, I'm the grifter. He's here saying he had no idea that it was just like all the other videos that I've done stories on.
People are saying that this was a rug pull. I didn't know.
All right,
He just had no idea, guys.
It's not fighting a
It's
match. I'm not going to waste my time
somebody
playing this
was
game.
telling-
I'm not going to waste my time
somebody
playing this
was
game.
telling